It isn't luck, it's love. Taylor Swift's tearful tribute to Selena Gomez at her wedding. By House of Selena. It isn't luck that they found each other, it's love. Those words, spoken by Taylor Swift at Selena Gomez's wedding, didn't just echo through the reception hall. They settled into hearts. They stitched together years of friendship, heartbreak, healing, and growth. And for the guests lucky enough to hear them, they marked a moment that felt less like a celebrity speech and more like a sister's vow. A scene painted in emotion. The ceremony was held on September 27, 2025, in a garden kissed by late summer light. Selena, radiant in lace and grace, stood beside BennyBlanco, her partner in music and now in life. But before the vows, before the kiss, before the internet exploded with photos of Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran in soft pastels, there was a speech. And it wasn't just sweet. It was sacred. A friendship forged in fire. Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez aren't just friends. They're survivors of the same storm. Fame, heartbreak, scrutiny, reinvention, they've walked parallel paths, often hand in hand. According to a Daily Mail insider, Taylor began her speech by reflecting on their shared journey. She talked about how they've both been through so much together, professionally and personally, the source said. Whenever one of them had their heart broken, the other was always there. It wasn't just a toast.
It was a testimony.
Taylor didn't speak as a pop icon. She spoke as a woman who's cried with Selena in dressing rooms, laughed with her in quiet kitchens, and watched her rise from ashes more than once. The power of self-love. One of the most poignant moments came when Taylor described Selena's transformation not into someone new, but into someone whole. Selena finally came to the realization that she was just fine with who she was, Taylor said. And it was by being just her that she fell in love with Benny. That line hit differently. Because it wasn't about romance, it was about readiness. About the kind of love that doesn't rescue you, but meets you where you've already healed. Taylor called them a perfect pair. But more importantly, she said she'd never seen Selena so happy. Sisters, not just stars. Another source revealed that Taylor's speech leaned into their sisterhood. She talked about always having Selena's back, the insider shared. And while Selena may see Taylor as the big sister, Taylor sees Selena as someone who's taught her so much. That reversal, where the mentor becomes the student, is the quiet magic of real friendship. It's not about who's older, richer, or more famous. It's about who shows up, who listens, who stays. Taylor even joked that Selena beat her to the altar, but celebrated that they'd both found the loves of their lives. The line that broke us. And then came the final quote. It isn't luck that they found each other, it's love. Simple.
Direct.
Devastatingly true. Because in a world that often credits algorithms, timing, or fate, Taylor reminded us that real love is a choice. A daily one. And Selena and Benny chose each other not because it was easy, but because it was right. A reflection beyond the fairy tale. Selena's wedding wasn't just a celebration of romance. It was a celebration of resilience, of boundaries honored, of friendships that outlast fame. And Taylor's speech was the emotional spine of it all. She didn't just speak about Selena. She spoke for every woman who's ever had to rebuild herself, piece by piece, and still believe in love. What Taylor's speech teaches us. In the end, Taylor Swift's tribute wasn't just sweet, it was strategic. It reminded us that the most powerful relationships aren't built on perfection. They're built on presence. Selena Gomez didn't find love because she was lucky. She found it because she was ready. Because she had friends who held her through the hard parts. Because she chose herself first. And in doing so, she taught us all. Love isn't a miracle. It's a masterpiece.